All right. So, one of the major stories, Q called it bar for bar last episode. We couldn't find the clip, but it's there. Y'all just gotta listen to us. Ain't gonna post everything. That's how you just gotta listen to us.
Real ones heard it.
Cat Karl-Anthony Towns, blindsided by the Minnesota Timberwolves, gets traded to his hometown, kind of hometown, New York Knicks. For
Is he
Julius
from New York?
Randle. He's from New Jersey.
Brooklyn would be like the real hometown team, but they weak.
This nigga act like he from New York. Shut up, nigga.
Yeah, I don't know why I ain't be talking right now.
Just saying,
Mr. LA.
I'm telling you, bro, we out here, man.
Anyways, he got traded to the New York Knicks for Julius Randle, Dante DiVincenzo, and the first round pick. There were a couple other pieces that were involved that went to Charlotte, but we don't care about them. We care about the main guys. So, who won the trade? The Knicks or the Wolves?
Man, when this trade dropped, I hated it at first. I'm gonna be completely honest. I hated it, but I was coming from it. I was coming to it from this standpoint because we've known a cat trade was going to happen at some point. Like ever since the Rudy Gobert thing happened, yada yada yada. We just knew that at some point they were going to have to trade Karl-Anthony Towns, save some money to open up the floor a little bit. And I just expected, with all the names that were being dropped, that we do this sometimes as NBA fans. We expect a superstar for a superstar. I wanted a sexy name, some crazy shit like fucking Trae Young, which would have been stupid, or something just crazy. Originally, yeah. Did I say something crazy besides Trae Young?
I wanted a sexy name, some crazy shit.
No, for real, I wanted a sexy name, bro. Like Dante DiVincenzo, Julius Randle are not sexy names. Like I wanted some superstar value. But after thinking about it, like, let me get out of my own head, bro. Like, this is a great trade, I think, for both teams. Like, you gain Dante DiVincenzo, excellent role player, defensively can guard 1 through 3, can knock the ball down when he needs to, and it's just a smart. He knows how to play his role. He's I loved him on the Warriors. I loved him on the Bucks. Like, crazy. Get Julius Randle. He has some things that he needs to work out ego wise, but as a player, him alongside Ant is going to be fucking beautiful. The Timberwolves they're our new hood team, bro. And they went from being like Rudy Gobert, the only thing messing that up. He's the only thing messing that up, but I think it'll be nice. And then the New York, they get Cat. Like, there's not much more I need to really explain with that. And I know there was some gripes over, their center play. They got you said Hartenstein's not on there anymore, right? Okay, so they don't. Who's the black nigga? Mitchell Robinson. They
always
have
injured. Plays like 30 games a year.
Yes, this is true. This is true. But I like it. I like it. What they lost in Dante, they gained with Miles Bridges plus, Mikal. Oh yeah, not Miles, my bad, bro. But yeah.
Family friendly show.
But who won it? I'm going to say the Timberwolves. Became more of a complete team.
How much does nigga EJ pay you, bro?
I didn't even know he was on my side for real, bro.
Oh,
and to be honest, I thought that was the obvious answer.
That's what I'm saying.
No.
Why do you think it's obvious?
Look, I'll follow up because I'm also on the Timberwolves side of winning.
Let's see what.
And first of all, we need to stop the Julius Randle disrespect. I heard some things during Q's diatribe. I thought he was getting a superstar. Where's Trae Young? Trae Young's never even been All NBA.
Oh, brother.
That man never been All NBA.
I'm not
Julius Randle.
Come on.
Not only has he been All NBA third team, he's also been All NBA second team. You know who hasn't been All NBA second team? Karl-Anthony Towns. Karl-Anthony Towns hasn't been All NBA second team.
Yeah, because you got Giannis, you got Jokic, you got AD, you got so many people in front of him.
Like, Julius Randle can't play the same position. And one of them had been All NBA second team. The other one has not.
That's what fucking New York bias, bro. That's what it is. Cat plays in
God.
Minnesota. It's New York bias because Julius Randle helped bring the Knicks back to relevancy to lose in the first round to Trae Young, the guy you said is not a superstar.
At least Randle was able to carry a team to the playoffs. What did Cat do by himself? Not a damn fucking thing.
Last time I checked, he had a whole team around him. I didn't know they traded everybody for Cat.
Who?
What you talking about by himself? He has
first year Knicks went back to the playoffs.
No, you said
that was Derrick Rose who carried him to the playoffs.
Julius Randle did so and so by himself. What is Cat doing by himself? Lucky for us, we don't gotta see Cat do shit by himself. He has Jalen Brunson. He has Mikal Bridges. He has the other niggas. Who else on the Knicks? He got
Miles Bridges.
You got Josh Hart. You got Jalen Brunson. You got Mikal Bridges. You got Mitchell Robinson when he's healthy. You got OG.
Come on.
I understand that. But what I'm saying is you talking about a quality player in Julius Randle who was able to lift his team from literally shambles. Like people were not calling the Knicks a playoff team when Julius Randle got there, and he took them to a top 4 seed. And you got Cat, who in Minnesota, without Jimmy Butler, wasn't able to do anything, and without Anthony Edwards, wasn't able to do anything. So there's 2 quality of players. You got floor raisers, niggas who could put team on his back, and you got complimentary players. What? Is a complimentary player. He's a great player. But he ain't got that dog in him.
Randle is not a floor raiser.
Yeah, he's definitely.
Oh,
he's a floor raiser.
Wait, okay, he's a floor raiser. He's not a ceiling player. Minnesota did not need a floor raiser. They were already made the Final Four. They did not need a touch. They need the finishing touch, and they just gave all that up for a dude who's gonna bash his head into an overcrowded paint. 3 dudes who want to stand in the paint and score. If you want Julius Randle standing on the side shooting 9 threes a game like he did 2 years ago, be my guest. But that's not a formula that's gonna work long term. He's not a great defender. He's like an effort defender. Like he tries, he's got size, but he doesn't have a long wingspan. He doesn't have great lateral quickness. He's had a lot of injuries. He doesn't have great shot blocking ability. He doesn't have good hands for steals. He's just a big body who could put some bruise on you. Pause. Yeah. But he doesn't fit in Minnesota, bro. The only thing that fits is his personality because he looked like he angry all the time, like somebody owe him tax money. That's the only reason he fits in Minnesota. The rest he don't. I like the Dante pickup, but Cat fitting in New York, bro. I mean, it's funny because Randle's game does not fit at all in Minnesota, but his personality do. Cat's personality do not fit at all in New York, but his game
kind of does.
How does Randle's game not fit in Minnesota?
Bro, Ant wants to get in the paint, right? That's how the whole offense really works.
What do you think Jalen Brunson wanted to do? What do you think Jalen Brunson wanted to do?
But that wasn't that the issue?
That's why they traded
all
him.
around.
It wasn't an issue. They were a great team.
Crib or what?
No.
Sir, my ghosts are on my side.
There's an ego problem there. Julius Randle wasn't really fitting into what the new Knicks wanted to do, which is why I like that they are able to get off of Julius Randle. Yeah. I mean, to be honest, his agenda is not going to fit with Ant because if he does the same shit that
where is this ego shit coming from?
Yeah, so hold on.
Because Randle himself was like, yo, I'll do whatever it takes to win. Randle himself said that. The only ego shit that we
he act like saying something is a lot different than going about it.
He did it too. His shot attempts went down.
Ben Simmons,
he actually decided to play like actual defense last year. Like he changed his game to fit around Jalen Brunson. But you hear the media say these things, and this happens every year for different teams where the media will choose a player, be like, hey, this person's disgruntled, or we'll hear like, hey, this player is a cancer to the locker room. And then you talk to their teammates, and the teammates are all like, nah, I fuck with Russell Westbrook. That's the best team I ever had. Oh, DeMarcus Cousins, I love that nigga. And then we just left
I don't trust the players' input on that as much as I don't trust the media's, because of course they're gonna say that. Yeah, why would they trash their own fellow thing? We can see what we can see. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of if they got a good locker room presence, if you dragging your feet across the floor because some shit ain't go your way and you fucking up plays, Like, nigga, I can see it. I don't care if your teammates don't call it out. They're not gonna call it. You're Julius Randle. He probably beat all their ass in there. Like, the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, of course they're not gonna say it.
That's a terrible example, EJ, because it's like, who else wants Russell Westbrook on their team? Nobody.
Westbrook convinced Paul George to stay in Oklahoma City, bro.
Paul George bro, I'll trap Paul George in a goddamn room right now and sell him ice while he live in the Eskimo. Like, he is a foldable nigga.
Wait, are we gonna let Blake do this? Blake is saying that Russell Westbrook's not a good teammate. I think Russell Westbrook is.
Russell Westbrook. He's a good teammate. That's probably
a good teammate.
Yeah,
just because the locker room fucks with you doesn't mean you work on the basketball court.
He does work.
We're talking about the basketball court. We're talking about the locker room.
He does work on the court. He just
why are we talking about the locker room when we're talking
because
about who
Q brought it up, nigga. Are you in this conversation?
I think we're moving the goalposts.
Q did bring it up, but we got caught in a big ass tangent.
Yeah,
because I think the focus is
let's drop the locker room fits. Fuck the locker room fits. Who like what team is winning? Basketball personnel wise, and I honestly I don't want to straddle the fence here, but I think both teams win at the end of this.
Also, I really want to correct EJ because ESPN has Randle as a power forward and it has Cat as a center, so they are not the same position, which is the disparity in all.
So Rudy Gobert was the power forward. Rudy Gobert was the power forward.
Hey, EJ,
Rudy Gobert was the power forward.
EJ, that's why he wasn't listening. He spent 30 minutes looking that up.
Hey, common sense would tell you that Rudy Gobert was the center, bro. What are we talking about?
No, look, though, going back to the main point, if Julius Randle isn't the primary ball handler and doesn't have the ball, he's going to turn into an off-ball player. And do you really want Julius Randle as an off-ball player on your team? Not at all. So just by that alone, I think the Minnesota Timberwolves clearly lost this trade. On the flip side, you got the New York Knicks, who were kind of empty on the offensive standpoint from the center position, and now you're filling that with, a top 3 guy in the center position. And on the offensive end, yes,
at least a top 3 superstar role playing / center. He's good, bro. All he got to do is spot up and shoot, create space for Brunson, Mikal, OG.
So who you taking out the top 3? Jokic, Embiid, or AD?
Yeah, but that was the top 3.
No, hold on. 80, first of all, is top 3 because of what he does on both ends. You say Jokic, who else? Look, man, the point is the Knicks clearly won.
I'll take Embiid out.
I'll take Embiid out. Embiid or AD, who doesn't have an MVP or Defensive Player of the Year, but probably should be in those conversations.
It's so crazy you don't have a D-boy, bro.
I mean, look, Cat scored 60 points last year. Cat also broke some kind of 3-point shooting record last year. So to pretend like he's not one of the best scoring centers in the league,
that's what I'm saying, bro. Man. He's literally one of the best, if not the best, offensive bigs in the league. Soft or not, like he did all that while being soft. Okay, he's soft. Yeah. He still did all that while being soft. What now?
And in those first 2 rounds, in those first 2 rounds, his defense underrated.
Wow, yeah, that's crazy.
That was wilding.
Nah, that's wild.
That was wilding.
That's it based off of who's going to perform better in the playoffs?
Who's going to
say that again? Might not make the playoffs. Shit, at this rate, I don't know.
That's
what
my point. Yeah, can we judge who won't make
playoffs?
No. They lost, bro. They are going to be
definitely lost the trade
last year. I don't know
Can
why.
we judge the trade based off of who performs better in the respective conference? Because the Knicks were already without Cat, they're already an Eastern Conference finalists.
No, Dante was a big part of that, though, right?
No, they lost in the second round because of the injuries, but like realistically, they were going to make the Eastern Conference Finals.
And we don't know that. A lot of those games, I don't know if y'all are watching, but a lot of those games Dante that they won was based off of Dante hitting a ridiculous amount of threes because he was left open, but he had the nutsack to drag on them niggas to hit them threes, just like Hart.
Well, the only reason Dante was in that position was because Brunson was hobbled. They didn't have Anunoby. Who else was
they didn't have Mikal. Like, I mean, obviously that's a trade, but
Mikal.
Honestly, everybody's forgetting about Mikal too.
He shot 37% from 3 last year. I don't know. Mikal Bridges might not be it.
Defensively,
37% from 3. That's great.
43% from the field.
That's the number one option. 37% from 3.
It's not great.
37%.
That was on the Nets.
Not
on the Nets, he
NBA.
had to score. On the Nets, he had to
Who's
score.
shooting 40% from three? Steph Curry shot 39% from three last year. What are we talking about? 37% is great.
D'Angelo Russell shot over 40% from three and shot more threes than Mikal Bridges. Also,
Mikal Bridges is the number one option.
And Dante DiVincenzo also shot more threes per game last year than
as the number 3, number 4 option.
But he shot more, so the number 1, number 2, number 3 option don't matter.
No, it do matter because that means you're getting wide open shots. Mikal is probably taking a lot of his off the dribble. If you watch it, I barely watch the Nets, sadly, but every time I watch it, was trash. But when I watched and he would shoot the threes, they would be all off the dribble. Let me find some shit, bro. Let me do.
This guy stinks.
Bro, he's the number 1 option, and you're talking about him shooting 37%. As that's bad. Like he's not. No one's creating for him. Everybody's creating for Dante.
Hey, Cat shot 41% from 3. So I mean, like the list goes
and that's
down
the
for
best shooting big.
Above 40% shooters. Jalen Brunson shot 40% from 3. So it's like realistically, if you're shooting under 40%, you're not shooting that well from 3.
Show me how long is the list of people that shot 40% from 3?
It's 40 people long.
40 people
41.
long. 41.
You said 37 was great. You said 37 was great. That's the point.
37 is definitely great.
What
you can't be great if you're not the top 40.
Yeah, just look at Mikal Bridges.
Where's Mikal Bridges on the list?
And if you can find a way to filter out with like 3 threes shot minimum, do that. Because I know there's some niggas on that list that are shooting 0.7 threes a game.
I texted outside sources to get a
ESPN.
To get a tie.
Mikal Bridges was number 93 in the league.
For what?
3-point percentage.
All right, now let's filter out.
You say who?
Mikal Bridges was number 93 in the league for 3-point percentage. He shot 7 a game.
Y'all are weakened if you don't think 37 is like good.
It's solid. It's solid.
It's cool. It's cool.
I feel like 37% from the. We talk about from the 3, right?
Yeah, that shit will get you traded on the Lakers.
Y'all tripping. Hold on now.
We're burning on the stakes, bro.
Are you kidding me? I would sell my left nut for someone that could shoot 37% from 3.
You trying to trade D-Lo right now, nigga?
It's not about his shooting, bro. It's about everything else.
Grayson Allen shot 46% from 3.
I know. I'm just
the greatest season in NBA history shooting from 3, like basically.
You said you got
stupid season.
I got some outside sources to do a tiebreaker because I think we're doing what? It's 2 of us saying Timberwolves, 2 of us saying Knicks, right? The question that I got back was, what are the picks that were involved? Do we know that?
It went to Charlotte.
The Knicks traded a first-round pick to the Wolves, along with Dante DiVincenzo and Julius Randle. Minnesota got off of a supermax deal. Randle has a player option next year and a discounted contract. Bro, what are we talking about? The Wolves are in such a good position financially after this, and they have
financially.
So we're talking about assets.
Yeah, financially, that's different.
Both assets and on the court. Because do you guys actually think that the New York Knicks are going to win a championship with this squad?
They got a real shot. I don't know about, but this is a real move that they got a great starting five.
The last 2 All-Star bigs that the Timberwolves shipped off won championships.
Damn.
Kevin Garnett, and Kevin Love
with the Celtics, and Kevin Love went to a super team with the Cavs. But
Cat's on a super team with
the Knicks. The Knicks are low-key a super team.
They're on a super roll team.
Look, I think my thing with the Knicks
name started with a K.
Blake said something though, talking about Cat's one of the best centers in the league. I want to actually see where he places Cat. So obviously not better than Jokic, right?
No.
Okay.
And we're strictly talking about the offensive side of the floor.
No, as a player, because you got to play both sides in the NBA.
I said scoring bigs. I mean, like obviously, I'm not about to do this list if we're talking defense too.
Hey, y'all want half a player? Because that's what they traded the Knicks, apparently.
The street saying the Knicks won.
That's fine. The streets can say whatever they want. Okay, let's just do offense.
All right.
Jokic.
No.
Embiid.
No.
Sabonis.
Yes.
Yeah. Fuck Sabonis.
Yes.
Anthony Davis.
No.
No.
Bam Adebayo.
Yes. Oh my God.
Ooh, hold up.
I would take Bam. I would take Bam.
On offense?
That's real close.
Yes, because Cat's just a spot up shooter at this point.
Wait, on offense?
Yeah.
You tripping, bro?
Yeah.
Come
Bro,
on,
Bam.
man.
Bro,
You
Bam.
tripping.
Alright.
I thought you meant overall. Come
We're talking
on,
about
man.
offense, bro. We're talking about
Offense.
offense.
Bam not only can play make, you could have him be a point center.
Cat is
Bam
a
Adebayo.
super underrated playmaker.
No, he's not. He averages like 3 assists a game. What are you talking about?
Bro. When Cat was by himself, solo dolo, he was running bro. He was running Jokic plays out of the high post like all day long. They ran the offense through him, and he just dime up.
Victor Wembanyama.
Yes.
Offensively, yeah,
Yes. Yeah, dude. What?
yeah. Vic is not there. He's not there yet.
He might be a better shooter than Cat right now.
Better what?
Oh,
Shooter. Hey, y'all are going to watch this nigga dribble up the court and pull up from 30. And y'all gonna be like, okay,
Wemby
you know
looks cooler, but I trust Cat way more offensively. Wemby looks cooler though.
Watch. After this season, we're gonna have to have an actual conversation about.
Bro, I
Wemby.
literally see Cat pull up from 40. Like, what are we talking about?
EJ, how many of these players can score 60?
None.
Realistically, let's see.
Embiid, and that's it.
Embiid.
And I'll put Jokic in there. Jokic is
I don't think
about.
Jokic can score 60. To be honest.
Jokic is more about if he wants to.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
could score 60.
Like he could, if they needed him to score 60 to win a game, yeah. But everybody else, if they scored 60, they're losing that shit.
But just because you scored 60 doesn't mean that you're a better offensive player. Ricky Davis has a 60-point game in his career. What are we talking about? That can't
But
be.
Cat has plenty
Like-
of 40-point games.
Like a majority
Cat
of
is-
a majority of his points are just coming from spot up threes. He's not doing anything else other than shooting three. So
But
when I
that's
think
a
about
greatness.
when I think about like great offensive players, I'm talking about 3-level players, people who could shoot from 3, shoot from the mid range, shoot in the post. Cat doesn't even have a post game. So how are you saying that he's a
Yes,
better
he
offensive player?
does.
Cat has a
Bruh.
post game.
Bro, why?
Pull up the DeMarcus Cousins picture. Pull up the DeMarcus Cousins.
That's
picture,
one
right?
picture, my guy. Bro, Cat worked out of the before he got any superstars on his team. He was working at like killing people out the post, passing.
Nigga had Luca on him
shoulder
and he wouldn't
rolls.
take Luca to the post. That's why they lost to the Mavs.
Bro, the
What
thing
the
is,
fuck?
he got in his head in that series. But if you watch him do like whatever you think about his game, this man can score the ball. He's good around the rim. He's good in the mid range. He's good in the with the 3 ball. Like his game changed a lot when Ant came. He basically turned into a spot up shooter, but he was a 3-level scorer before that and a great passer. Very underrated passer.
Hey, when this nigga's fouling out of the game with like
He's
7
stupid.
minutes left-
That's different. He's stupid, but his game is tight.
That's back on defense, not offense.
Look, I like Cat. I like Cat.
I like Cat too. Hello.
Hey,
Bro,
done that. That's
Hello.
Bradley Beal.
We might be talking about a different cat, but look. Hello. Thank you.
we could talk about this for a very long time.
We can
But-
go on. I think it's time for a sport change up.
Yeah, we could change it up. Knicks won that trade though.
We'll come back to this one for sure.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
100%. This is gonna be one of them where it's just like, oh, EJ's right a lot.
When Minnesota flips Julius Randle and send him to like Charlotte for some draft picks,
I think that's a high possibility. I think it's a high possibility they reflip him.
In the
I'm gonna be here
offseason,
in
maybe
July.
because he's gonna be an expiring contract if he opts into that player option, but it wouldn't make sense to do it now. And I don't think
Why
he's
not?
gonna opt into the player option because he's gonna make so much more money if he opts out.
we'll see.
I feel like he's one of those. He's an outdated player. He is Zach Randolph. We don't need those type of niggas around no more.
Sounds
You don't
a
know
little racist.
Randall's game. that is crazy.
What does he do besides bully ball?
Randall is actually a 3-level scorer that you trying to say Cat is.
Oh my!
So you say Randle's a better scorer than Cat? That's what you're saying.
Yes.
Why would they trade him? Why would they trade him then? Why would they trade him and add DiVincenzo and the pick? Why would they trade him if he
Because
Cat?
Knicks do stupid things all the fucking time.
Knicks have been moving right the last 3 years.
Yeah, for a little bit, and then they've
That's
reversed.
how
it.
we're
3 out of
out
what?
west.
50 years?
Yeah, like,
Same Timberwolves that gave up 13,000 picks for Rudy Gobert.
You know the kind of
But Tim
discipline and
Connolly
foresight?
is now in the forefront of that. And Tim Connelly is the one who made that Denver Nuggets team that won the chip.
Yeah, and he just destroyed that team. He built the Timberwolves to beat the Nuggets, and then he just destroyed it. And now they got.
Well,
they're
I'm
gonna
gonna trust that nigga. I'm gonna trust that nigga. So I feel like he knows what he's doing.
Do you know the kind of discipline? You know the kind of discipline and foresight you have to say, "Fuck Donovan Mitchell. I'm gonna get this dude for half the price. That's gonna outperform Donovan Mitchell."
Donovan Mitchell was under contract.
No. The Knicks could have got Donovan Mitchell. They said no. Sure. We're gonna save money and build a roster and get Jalen Brunson for half the price and get
family
way
ties.
No, Donovan Mitchell got traded. Jalen Brunson was a free agent. You're comparing apples and oranges. Lakers could have got Paul George.
No, the Knicks didn't shell out and trade for him. They were supposed to, and they didn't because they knew that they could get Brunson. So they've been moving correctly. I'm saying they have discipline and they're not just doing stupid shit and going after shiny objects and big names for the sake of the name.
By the way, Blake lives in New York, y'all.
He not even come on, man. I'm telling y'all.
Go New York, go New York, go.
Go New York. Hey, they games go crazy, man. I'm high.
It's about to be wild, bro.
Flying out.
Yep, pull up. The Dominicans are gonna make Cat's jerseys are gonna go triple platinum with the Dominicans, bro.
Oh yeah,
for real.
Oh yeah. Yeah, man.
Que lo que?
Que lo que, papi?
All right, yeah. UFC.